What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as Russian Empire. Last episode we finished up this pocket in Serbia, finally. Frickin' finally. So we're able to redirect all of these divisions to help out on other fronts. So I'm going to send Black Group up here to help out Teal Group, as they are vastly outnumbered. And so that's another 88 divisions that are going to be heading up that way. And as they make their way up there, that's going to give us, what, 176 divisions total up there. Defending right here, not so nicely. You can see. Let's take one division back over here and ask him to help out in that defense. Meanwhile, Black Group are all going to travel, strategic redeploy up that way. I'm thinking with Pink Group here, we're going to actually take them over to India and have them supplement the line here. So they're going to move over accordingly that way. Looking good. Still engaging in a lot of defense up here in Korea as the Japanese look to move in against me and try to reach Seoul. And then back up here, we can actually mount an attack going this way. I think that should probably break through there. Showing at a green 94 there now. So 12 divisions there should hopefully be able to do their job and help out. Take a quick look at the resistance map mode now. Yet we're seeing some definite problems here in Serbia, so we'll move in one unit there to suppress that. Very good. I've also got a host of new divisions popping out. We're missing motorized production now, of course. So if I go like this, motorized need is up to, we're making 25 per day there. We've got a new line coming in there. I've got another 26 per day on that line. So we're making like 50 trucks per day. There's another one, so 75 trucks per day. And I'm assuming the front needs a lot of this. Yeah, that is where all of that equipment is headed. So let's go ahead and deploy the new divisions now. So I've got 16 of them. And let's bring this down to 10. Because we're going to create a new army group here. Need to give you a general. We're going to give you this level 8 gentleman here. You guys are going to be Blue Group, and your job is going to be to plan a naval invasion here in Italy. And I'm thinking it's going to look something like this. I'm thinking we're going to go down towards the south this way. So let's have them start here and just make a run at that port right there. So they're going to move into position and try to start planning that out for us, right? Meanwhile, with the other divisions, we're actually looking good. We do have quite a bit of resistance over this way now. So I'm almost wondering if it's worth it to send a couple of divisions over here to help out. You're going to go here. Maybe spread out a little bit, going down this way here in the middle of Iran. So 2 divisions there to maybe try to help that out. 4 divisions here we can go ahead and assign to... Where do you guys need to be assigned? Maybe even Green Group right here in the north of Italy. So they're going to move in now and try to help out. Very good. Black Group has now arrived on the scene. And we need to give Black Group an offensive line order to drive towards Paris. Like this. Alright. Teal Group is actually telling me now that they're pretty well off and could probably make a run at things. Delivering in about a third of the overall need for motorized equipment now. Support equipment is going into the front accordingly. Come on, pop up. There we go. Infantry equipment going in nicely. Missing some heavy tank and field gun, but that's okay. So those needs are working out. They're still trying another invasion up here. And remember, we are still building up our navy here in the Adriatic. I have 2 heavy cruisers, 3 lights, 6 destroyers, and 22 subs. And so we're getting ready to have 1 battleship here go in. Once we get battleships, man, it's all hands on deck. We're going to go out into the Adriatic here and see what we can do. Yep, we just had that Navy have to leave us to go back home for repair. And where is he? Is he somewhere out here now? We've got these 68 ships working for us. Still scoring a lot of victories up here in the North Sea. And then still repairing out these pretty big fleets here. The Baltic is at least secured, so that's good. The Barents Strait, no one's hanging out up there, so that's good. But building down here will at least give us access to the Mediterranean, which is really what we're looking for. We are showing us greens there across those areas. Teal Group is now turned back to an unfavorable position, unfortunately. So I'm going to look for opportunities to micro. I don't really see... We could potentially, for example... well, they counterattacked me there. We can counterattack them back like this, and then bring these guys in as well. Show us a green 57 there for that attack. That's going to turn red almost immediately. But we're dug in on the lines there pretty nicely, so a stalemate involved there for us on the Western Front. This isn't looking good, with a red 0. As we continue to try to defend, they continue to shift troops around on the borders as well here. So defending nicely. I want to take this group here and mount a counterattack on this tile, if we can. You can see them continuing to push now. Green 90 or so. So they brought in some additional divisions in support of that. Can I mount a counterattack with these units here? Let's try. Okay. So that's still going sort of crappily as time moves on here. Still have units moving over to India now, as our naval invasion prepares out. So, yellow group out here. Which one are you? This one? Yeah. You're telling me you could potentially make moves? Go. Beige group. Go. Pink group. Offensive line order is going to be passed. Something like this. Tell you guys to go as well. So we're actually going to show us green in some areas now and red in others. If we can crack through the line, we should be able to make some progress there in India. Continued progress. Let's mount a multiple side attack here on this tile. This guy, I'm going to have you move in like this against that really weak Belgium unit. You're gaining some work, so you can go in. And then this guy can push forward here. Very nice. Okay, back down here now. We've got a small breakout that's occurred. So hold on a second now. We've got a pocket of trapped troops, so that's what's going on. So let's go ahead and mount. Tell this guy to move up this way to connect our lines again. Meanwhile, we're going to mount an attack going this way to keep that division busy. This guy here, he's moving in to protect that area. And then we do have some 2 divisions or so rolling through in this area too. So that should connect the supply lines again. Make sure everything's okay. Black group is saying they are favorable and ready to go, as well as teal group. So let's try and see what happens here. See if we can't poke through a little bit. Can't wait for these blue divisions to make their attack here in the south of France. Hopefully that'll surprise them quite a bit. So if they're successful, what we'll do is we'll bring in some of these teal units that are working on repression and support that attack, because we're going to need some good numbers as we go in down here. 39 ships now in the fleet. Let's go ahead and move this to speed 4 and let's see what happens. Yeah, we should be okay at speed 4 then. Okay, the Mongolians canceled their Lend-Lease with me, which is fine. Moving in here with an attack and actually showing us a green 74, so that's great to see. And we've got some green occurring here on the other sides, including right here. Got 7 divisions here that could be added to the attack. So that's going to add them in and set them up at a green 82, and that's actually increasing for us as they retreat out. Continuing to defend here on these areas. Man, oh man, craziness. How are we looking in terms of the front line reinforcements now? Motorized, still sitting at about that 1,000 mark there. And we can't seem to get that thing to decrease very steadily. You can see that sort of switching in between 3,100 and 3,000 or so. Oh, we've actually made a quick advance here past the Luxembourgian border. These 5 units can actually come in and help keep those guys busy there. But it looks like we may be able to crack into Belgium as well as we make a run down at Paris. So adding these black troops, black divisions, have been really, really helpful. Looking back down the line here now, and we're actually starting to produce out some more early motorized with our new line as we continue to repair out a lot of these military factories. You can see a ton of infrastructure and such needing repair as well, including in Africa. Alright, let's see what happened here now. Okay. Have you move in like this. You're going to move in behind like this and try to bottle in that British little pocket there. He's moving in like that. Oh, they've gotten smart here in Africa. We're sort of short on men as well, so we're going to mount an attack going this way and this way to keep them busy. Let's try to crush down and counterattack here from the north. Okay, very good. How did this work out down here now? Yeah, they're definitely shifting troops in to try and bottle up those remaining divisions. I have those remaining motorized divisions, and let's take this guy now and help out that attack by going that way. Okay, very good. This unit's going to actually come in and try to mount an attack going this way. This guy's trying to come out now, isn't he? Okay. So, tank group, continue the push here. You're going to come down this way. Like this. And attack from that other side. Meanwhile, we need to actually tell these guys to move in like this. And this. Very good. Still trying to connect to my front lines here. We do at least have a port now down here, so we can resupply that little pocket, which is great. How's things up here on the Western Front? Well, let's keep the pressure on and see if we can't move in. Green 46 showing there now. Gonna move that up to an 88, or a 48 rather, as we continue to try to push forward. Green 77 showing there. This attack down here is stalling quite a bit as they're trying to help out their buddies. New time for research here. Let's continue with the submarine. 47 ships over here now, showing us 3 heavy cruisers and 4 lights. So you can see in between 34 and 48 or so enemy ships in the area. How much longer until those battleships are ready? We really need those to start popping out for us before we can do something there in the Adriatic. This one's going to be finished April 12th, so 12 more days there for that battleship. And then up here for this guy, April 14th. So April 14th, I think, is when we're going to launch the Navy here in the Adriatic. What's happening up here now? Same old, it looks like. And they actually look to be pushing me away here in these areas. Yikes. They are moving troops back up here to the north to help out, so that should relieve a little bit of pressure there on Green Group. Big Green Group here at 190 divisions. Let's tell them to go ahead and see what we can do. Motorized need is at the front is now down to 2,400 at least, so that's good to see. And if we go all the way back down, I like to keep a tab on. Yeah, okay, good. We've got 10 military factories on that new motorized line going in for us now. Fighters making almost 3 of those per day. Nice, showing us a green 92 here near Nancy. Green 69 here. Make moves, boys. We've got lots of manpower to use here. April 12th now, 2 more days. Oh, nice. We sunk a Romanian light cruiser out there, so that's great. Looks like I've got a bigger ship in that area, doesn't it? For sure. So here we are. Showing us a little bit of green now over here. This is actually a defensive action. Holy crap. Green 59 up here. Let's keep the pressure on, right? They're gonna add in reinforcements. I'm gonna take some cav in there to help with the charge. 2 more infantry units. Let's go. Moving that up to a green 66. So have they decreased men down here much? Not really. Not a ton. Okay, it's April 19th now. We've got our battleships in, so we're going to go for a search and destroy here in the Adriatic. That should give us supremacy of the area. Yeah, 119 friendly ships in the area. So, that means, Blue Group, you guys go. They're off on the boats here. I'm going to imagine that they're... Oh, God. And look, the Americans have the southern part of Italy here very much so covered up and guarding it. Yikes. So we're trying to invade from one way, and they're trying to invade from the other way. Craziness. So, Blue Group, it'd be nice to be able to do simultaneous invasions there. Need a couple of rubber now. Let's trade away for it. Netherlands has another round of it to buy, so we'll do that. Very good. The Brazilians also have a ton of it. Attacks failing over here on this line pretty badly. Dive bombing. Okay. That's finished, so let's continue down the tree here, get the direct ground support like this. How are we looking from an air standpoint now? Yeah, northern France. All of those airships that we deployed are now pretty much hurt for the most part. These guys here, tactical bombers, they're all assigned there. Let's see if we can... Yep, assigned to northern France now. On a close air support mission. Tactical bombers, we're making 0 of those per day. That might be a new line that we open up. So it looks like we have some free military factories. Let's go ahead and open up a... Where are you? Here it is. New bombers coming in. Alright, so as extra military factories continue to repair out... Yeah, here we are. We'll get some production going for those new close air supports. Whoops. Okay, the attack for here has failed, so we'll turn off your plan. Did we actually make some progress down here? Looks like we did. Oh, wow. We made it across the river now in this pocket. And as we continue to attack here, let's add in some additional help like this. And these 8 divisions could probably stand to help out right there. Trying to break through in northern Italy. Come on, guys. Nice. Sinking a bunch of American shipping through there, which is great to see. Awesome, awesome. Remember, I have those 56 ships or so that are trying for us. Convoys getting held up there. Green 95 here now. Looks like we're going to take this tile over. Go, boys. Awesome. Moving forward there. Getting counterattacked heavily right through here now. This guy can help out in an attack going that way. That way. Let's see what else. Well, that's at least going to show us a green 44 now. That's pretty cool. 14-1 orange division here. Let's have him help out going this way. Try that breakthrough. Defending here, getting counterattacked pretty hard and such. Let's take this one division down this way. Living Legend is still better. He's going to come in and try to mount an attack going there. Continuing to make progress here on the Western Front. I've got lots of divisions up here that are available that can be added into the mix. There we go. Showing a green 73 there now. Awesome. So looking good here, guys. How are things back over in India? Good. Making progress. Continued progress. Let's go ahead and clean up these two divisions here. And then we can reassign those other divisions back over to their proper fronts. Making moves down here. This is good to see. Go ahead and roll through on those guys like that. And then Africa, the problem right now. Okay. Come in like this. You're gonna... okay, he's at least gonna drive in through that other province. Going that way. We need to save these guys and probably try to fight our way out of this. Here we go. We'll try to break out going that way. Alright, cool. Cool. We need to attack here and here. I'll bring in an extra tank division from the other side. Looking good. How are we looking down here now? They seem to be retreating a little bit. 31 green divisions. Let's move them in against those guys like that. Wow, lots of space down here now. And let's bring these guys in. 2 black units. Everybody else trying to crush on this, the capital of Luxembourg there with over 100 of their divisions being held up there. This attack now is faltering a little bit. Still trying to push through into Belgium. Let's take these 8 units here and add them down to this attack. Cool. Keeping the pressure on, guys. Looking good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.